Let's look at this question on AP. The question here says the sum of the first 10 terms of an AP is 15 and the sum of the next 10 terms is 215. That's 215. Find the AP. So that's the question. All right. So how do we solve this particular question? Solution. Now solution, solution they said the sum of the first 10 terms of an AP. So the first we are given there is S of 10. The sum of the first 10 terms of an AP is 15. So S10 is 15. They said the sum of the next 10 terms. All right, so the first term gives you 15. The next term means adding an extra 10 to the first one. That becomes 10 plus 10, which is 20. So number 2, you're given S20. Number 2, you're given the sum of the first 20. They give you for the first 10, then the next 10 again. That's 10 plus 10, 20. That value is how many there? 215. 215. You have asked to find the AP, right? All right. So let's see. Let's see how we can solve this. Let's recall something. Let's recall formula. Recall that when it comes to sum of an AP, sum of n terms of an AP is equal to n over 2 into 2a. Okay, it should be a square bracket. 2a plus n minus 1d. So you have this. All right. For S10, what you have is that n becomes 10. All right. Before this, were we given the first and no? Were we given first and common difference? No, we were not. All right. So fine. That's okay. That becomes n is 10. So 10 over 2 into 2a. The value of a we don't have plus S10. So n is 10. I'll place n here by 10. That becomes 10 minus 1 into d. I have this. Now proceeding with this, what do we have here? We have the S10, sum of the first 10 terms. 10 over 2 gives you 5. 5 into, this would be 2 times a, 2a plus 10 minus 1 is 9, and then you have d. So 9d, you have this. So this is S10. Expanding this again, S10 is equal to 5 times 2a gives you 10a plus 5 times 9 is 45. So 45d. So you have this. In essence, we equate this to this. Let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 2. So we say equating to 1, equating to equation 1, we have the S10, which is this. You can say 10a plus this one here, 45d is equal to, what's S10 here? S10 here is 15. So it's equal to 15. Let's call this equation asterisk. All right. So we've gotten this. This for S10. Let's do for 20. Also, let's do for 20. For 20, we have that S20 will be equal to, for S20, n is now 20. It becomes, n is now 20, becomes 20 over 2. So I have this as 20 over 2 into 2a, that's 2 times a, plus n minus 1. What's n? N is 20 in this case. It becomes 20 minus 1, n minus 1 d. So we have this. All right, let's proceed with this. From here we have S20 is equal to 20 over 2 gives you 10. 10 into, this gives you 2a. So 2a plus, okay, what do we have here? We have this as 20 minus 1, which is 19. and then D. So we have this. Okay. So proceeding here, what do we have? We have this as equal to, let's expand this. If we expand this, this is equal to 20 times 2a, 10 times 2a gives you 20a plus 10 times 19d gives you 190d. So we have this. At this point, we can now equate this to equation 2. So equating to equation 2, what do we have there? We have this one here, S20, which is this. We have 20a plus 190d is equal to S20 there is 215. 215. All right. We'll call this equation asterisk. So we have this. All right. So let's proceed with this question. Now, at this point, there is something very critical to note for this question at this point. Now, here's the thing. If you try to understand the question, they said the sum of the first 10 terms was 15. All right. So from term 1 to term 10, when you sum them up, you have your answers what there? 15. That's the sum. Also, they said the sum of the next 10 terms. That means if I sum from 11 to 20, which is the next 10 terms, your answer there is what there? 215. All right. But if I'm to get the sum of the first 20 terms, the sum of the first 20 terms will be the sum of the term from 1 to 10, which are the first 10 terms, plus the sum of 11 to 20, which are the next 10 terms. In essence, I'm saying that S20 is supposed to not just be 215, but 215 plus 15. Because the sum of the first 20 terms here, this one here, is supposed to be the first 10 terms, 15, plus the next 10 terms, which is 215. Please take note of this one here, okay? Yes, so that's it. So if you look at 20, 20 is 1 to 10. All right, let me write this bigger. 1 to 10 will sum, and then 11 to 20 will sum. When you sum 1 to 10, the first 10 terms, the value there is 15, which is this. But when you sum 11 to 20, the value, which is the next 10 terms, this is the first 10 terms, this is the next 10 terms, 11 to 20, that will give you 215. Now, if I'm to get the sum of the first 20 terms, sum of first 20 terms will be from 1 up to 20, this. That means I'm combining from here plus this. So it becomes 15 plus 20. And 15 plus 20 gives you what? 15 plus 215, please. All right, that becomes 15 plus 215. And 15 plus 215 gives you 230. So S of 20 is 230. So I would come here and make this 230 instead. All right, 230 instead. Yep. So this is better. Now, if this is true, we can see that we can break this down. All of them are divisible by 2. So I can say divide by 2 instead. Divide by 2. Let me break this one down. So I'll divide by 2. 20a divided by 2. Let me just go straight. All right. 20 divided by 2 gives you 10a plus 190 divided by 2 gives you 95. D is equal to 230 divided by 2 gives you 115. At this point, we can now call this asterisk. All right, so we have 10a plus 95d is equal to 115. All right, so we now have two different equations in terms of a and d, in terms of a and d. So we can solve them simultaneously. Since we have 10a here and 10a here, we can just subtract them. So I will say subtract equation 1, no, not 1, asterisk, please. Equation asterisk, this one, from equation hash. Let's subtract them. What do we have? What do you have there? Asterisk is 10a. That's as 10a plus 95d. This is equal to 115. So 115 minus. Next we have 10a. So 10a plus this one here, 45d. 45d is equal to 15. So you have 15 here. All right. So let's subtract them. Of course, 10a minus 10a, it goes up, cancels out. 95 minus 45, that gives you 50. 50d is equal to 115 minus 15. That gives you 100. So divide here by 50. Divide here by 50. This cancels this, and you have that d is equal to 2. So you have the value of d there as 2. All right, so having got the value of d, I would just substitute this. So put d into equation asterisk. This one here, so I can get a. All right, so this is the value of asterisk already. It's already here. So I'll just proceed. All right, imputing values here. This is 10a, 10a plus 45 into d. What is d? D is 2. So into 2 is equal to what there? 15. So I have this. All right, let's solve this. This becomes 10a plus 45 times 2 is 90 is equal to 15. So we have 10a is equal to 15. Right? Bring 90 over here, becomes minus 90. So I have 10a. 10a is equal to, you have 15 minus 90, that's about 75. 75. Okay. Divide here by, let's start with, should we use 10? Okay. Divided by 10. Divide here by 10. This cancels this. So a, first term a, is equal to 75 all over 10. 5 can divide both of them. 5 here. This will give you 15. 15. 10 divided by 5 gives you 2. All right, so this is equal to 15 over 2. So the first term is 15 over 2. The common difference is 2. All right, okay. We have to find what exactly. Let me check again. In the question, we have to find what exactly. Let's see. In the question, we are asked to find so this gives you 10a is equal to 15 minus 90 gives you minus 75. To get a, divide here by 10. Divide here by 10. This cancels this. A is equal to minus 75 over 10. 75 divided by 5 gives you what there? 15. Yep. 15. 10 divided by 5 gives you what there? 2. So A is equal to minus 15 all over 2. So you have this. The question says we should find the AP. How do we find the AP? To find the AP, we need first term, second term, and let's see perhaps third term. Right? So let's see what that will give us. Let's get first term. So first term A is equal to what there? Minus 15 all over 2. Second term, A plus D. A plus D becomes minus 15 over 2. A plus D, we got D as what again there? 2 plus 2. So if you solve this, this will give you, I'll just go straight to the final answer. This will give you minus 11 all over 2. Would have this. Yeah? Okay? The third term will give you A plus 2D. A is minus 15 over 2 plus 2 times D. What is D? D is 2, right? Yep, 2. So this will be equal to minus 15 over 2 plus 4. All right. So this will now be equal to, just go through to solving this. Take your LCM and solve this. This will give you about, minus 7. Yeah? You have your answer as minus 7 over 2. So therefore, the AP, the arithmetic progression, is, the first thing there was A minus 15 over 2, comma, the second term is minus 11 over 2. The third term, A plus 2D, is minus 7 all over 2. Then you put dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot means it continues, all right? So basically, this is how we solve this particular question. So as usual, I'll give you a task for you to solve. Now your task is this. I have given you 1, 2, 3, the first 3 terms. I want you to provide the fourth term and the fifth term. So what will the fourth term and the fifth term in this particular AP? What will it be? That's your task. All right. So find the fourth term and the fifth term. Leave your answer in the comment section. All right. All right, guys. So as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do well to give this video a thumbs up, like this video. Don't forget to also leave a comment. In the comment, I said I've given you first, second, and third term of this AP. Your task is to find the fourth term and the fifth term. Leave it in the comment section and I'll give you a reply. I will tell you if you're correct or not. All right. Don't forget to also subscribe. If it's your first time here or you're yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe to this channel. All right. Hit the bell icon and select all so that you get notified whenever we post a new video. Don't forget to also share this video to your friends and your colleagues so that they can also learn. Thank you and see you in our next class.